What's going on YouTube? Sharp Reacts back with another video, and today we got how XG was formed. What happens when Japan makes K-pop. So I said I was going to do the helpful guide. That thing is 40 minutes. I got to make time on my time slot to do that. So I got to finish school, guys. You guys don't understand how important that is over there. So I got to finish my studies. But I said at least we can get in a quick little video on how they were formed. We'll get into the helpful guide soon. I still know the members. It is Juria, Jurin, Maya, Harvey, Hinata, Chisa, and then Cocona. So we are going to get into this video, and we're going to get into the origins of how XG started.
The question of what K-pop is these days is getting tougher and tougher to answer.
I'm
This is considered
super
K-pop.
shy.
They got them fly.
Hey, they're X-pop. Different.
I'm in. Today we get to learn about
I need to hear
the
that song,
blowing
too.
up the K-pop scene and globally.
That's
coming from
left,
not
right.
Korea, but Japan. Everyone is talking about them, and I mean everyone.
She's so talented, man. Look at her eyes. That's confident right there. This is A-pop. Hey, XG is the future.
Funny enough, I actually just got back from KCON LA, and I saw XG right in front of my face. And I gotta say, they put on a show. Oh, and also while I was in LA, I filmed something special that will be coming out very soon. Hit the subscribe to stay tuned for something big coming up. Now, on to the good stuff. So, let's learn all about XG and how they were formed and discovered, from pre-debut to training life, and now debut. But before we jump into it, I want you to go and hit the subscribe, because 82% of you watching right now are not subscribed to the channel. So
Subscribe.
If you do it. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss another How They Were Formed or all my other videos on my channel. Thanks!
Oh, commercial. Alright, here we go.
So, like I said earlier, XG, also known as Extraordinary Girls, but mainly just XG, is a girl group
Extraordinary
formed by the
Girls.
sub-label X-Gal X out of Japan, which is already quite a unique idea. K-pop started in Korea, of course, and then expanded into Japan first, and then the rest of Asia, and then globally. And now XG is putting Japan on the map by breaking into K-pop. You know, kind of like the other way around. Now, let's check out some of the groups in both first. XG is a 7-member girl group formed out of Tokyo, Japan, who debuted in 2022 with the track Tippy Toe.
That's the way it goes. Gonna keep you on your tippy toe.
And they were actually in the works for quite a long time. The process of finding and debuting XG started all the way back in 2017. From thousands of potential trainees that auditioned, these 7 joined the pre-debut project group X-Gal X and trained for around 5 years, and then became who we know today as XG. XG started to turn heads even before they put out any music because of mainly 3 reasons. 1, people noticed in pre-debut clips of XG that they were practicing at YG's studio, leading many to believe that this is an upcoming girl group project YG Entertainment was working on.
It's like training for the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders.
In this pre-debut footage of XG before she participated in Girls Planet 999 and then later debuted in Kepler. The producers of XG have said that they do plan to have Hikaru involved in X-Gal X, and that could possibly include her possibly joining XG. But listen, you didn't hear that from me. And finally, the third reason is many of XG's pre-debut dance practices were filmed at YG's Entertainment Studio, like I mentioned, but they are not tied to YG aside from receiving K-pop training at YG and YG's affiliated choreographers. Now let's be real. Since XG debuted, they literally stood out from other groups, going viral on TikTok with Gal Cypher showcasing a rap line like this.
Not the most deaf. I gotta check this out. Oh, this rap. I gotta check this song out.
The group also put on performances like this.
Gonna keep you on your tippy toes. Gonna keep you on your tippy toes.
Had style like this. XG is a girl group that drips talent that people in Korea and definitely international are loving. From tippy toes to mascara to shooting star to left right to girl gang to DJIF to new dance and now puppet show. Whew, that's a lot in only just over a year. We are all excited to see what's coming up next for XG. So now let's learn more about the members. Jurin was born in 2002 in Chigasaki, Kanagawa Prefecture in Japan, which definitely explains her first passion in life. Chigasaki City is known as the birthplace of Japanese surfing, which Jurin's parents are from and they themselves are frequent surfers. But Jurin enjoyed snowboarding more. From the age of 3, Jurin was on the slopes and actually had a talent for it. So much so that she became a semi-professional snowboarder and placed 3rd twice in an All Japan snowboarding competition and ranked 10th in the whole country during the 2012-2013 season. While
That's
Jurin was an
tough.
accomplished snowboarder at such a young age, she had a dream for as long as she can remember, and that was being a model. So at 15, Jurin did in fact become a model in Japan for multiple fashion brands and magazines. Eventually, that led her to picking up an interest in dance, where Jurin joined a dance group under X-Gal X, and that's where she met her future XG member, Harvey. And as a trainee,
other
Jurin
rapper.
stood out from others in the agency and was selected from thousands of potential members for an upcoming special project girl group we know now as XG, where Jurin debuted as the leader, lead rapper, main dancer, and vocalist of XG. Chisa was born in 2002 in Osaka, Japan. And in an interview, Chisa said, "I've loved listening to music and singing since I was a little girl. So I know that music was the only way for me to live my life. I've always followed many artists who inspired me and given me hope, so I can hopefully spread that passion to others. I think that power of music is amazing, and that's when my love of music started to grow." But before music, Chisa's introduction into entertainment was through modeling and acting in 2016, where 3 Japanese companies collaborated to hold auditions to find future talent in singing, dance, and modeling. One of those companies would be the one creating XG. But Chisa didn't join that company at first. She actually joined another label. But then it was probably Chisa's amazing vocal that led her to join X-Gal X, and luckily everything worked out in the end, as Chisa debuted as the sub-leader and main vocalist of XG. I mean, side note, when you listen to XG for the first time, Chisa's voice might have made you say wow. Out loud like I did.
Like, she gives me like an Ariana Grande type of aura. Like,
Hinata was born in 2002 in
Hinata.
Nagoya Prefecture in Japan. However, she is actually part Korean. Hinata's grandparents are Korean, making her a 3rd generation Korean Japanese. That also means Hinata is fluent in Korean and Japanese, and even English too. Now, there really isn't any information on how Hinata got into music or why she decided to pursue it, but as a trainee in X-Gal X, her strength was her dancing ability. While training in Korea, people caught Hinata going in and out of YG Entertainment's building, making rumors that Hinata was a YG trainee. But as mentioned before, that XG or X-Gal X back then was just receiving K-pop training at YG Entertainment's building. Being a standout visual and her dancing ability guaranteed her a spot, debuting as the main dancer and sub-vocalist of XG. Harvey was born in 2002 in Tokyo, Japan. Now, while Harvey calls Tokyo home,
she can rap.
has connections to Australia. Born to a Japanese mother and Australian father, and actually partially growing up in Australia as well. Harvey started a career in modeling at an early age out of middle school, and was selected through the same audition program where Chisa was discovered. After some time, she followed in the same direction as Jurin by joining the same dance group before XG. Now, an interesting thing about Harvey and her ambitions is that she said she used to be really good at speaking English when she was younger, but forgot and had to relearn it when preparing to debut. And this is what I love. One of the biggest reasons she wanted to relearn English was to take her rap to the next level. During her 5 years training, we've been studying English and Korean a lot. I dreamt of rapping in 3 languages, English, Korean, and Japanese. So I was really happy to be able to realize that dream. Difficult parts were actually a lot of fun, and I thought, okay, let's go for it. So I did a lot of research on pronunciation and practiced a lot. And of course, you can't help but respect that work ethic. And of course, probably the biggest reason people love her is her tone when she
Yes.
Yeah, gotta keep winning, that's a
It's very unique.
It's unique,
Yep.
trendy, and memorable. And that is why a lot of listeners love Harvey, including myself. And why she was selected to debut as the main
And
rapper
Cocona's
and
is
solo
deep.
vocalist of XG. Juria was born in 2004
There go
in
Juria.
Osaka, Japan.
Yep.
And she had a little experience in a kids group going by the stage name Jury, but only for about a year. Then she joined a subunit out of that group, which then became a duo group, and she eventually graduated the whole system. Going by Juria now, she booked a fun role in a commercial for, get this, Nintendo in 2015. Appearing in a few shows in Japan, she then joined X-Gal X Artist Academy in Tokyo, where she got the attention of producers and was selected to debut as the main vocalist of XG. Maya was born in 2005 in Kanto, Japan.
There go my girl.
But she went to Shisen International School in Tokyo, where she always spoke English. Because of that, Maya mentioned she's the most fluent at speaking English out of all the
She's
girls in
really
XG.
versatile.
And her background with English fit perfectly in XG and their music, because I didn't really notice it until actually making this video and thinking about it. All of XG's songs are written and performed in English. Maya even spoke about the effect of their music being in all English. Our songs are all in English, and we don't actually have a specific region, but we do want to share our songs globally and inspire a lot of people and give them strength with our music. I think that's what we're focused on. And also during that time in elementary school, Maya got into X-Gal X. Yep, the same ones where her future members were training, which is pretty impressive. Again, she was only in elementary school when she joined. After years of training, Maya got her chance to debut as she was named in the lineup of XG, debuting as the lead vocalist and rapper of XG. And last but not least, Cocona was born in 2005 in Kanto region, Tokyo, Japan. And immediately from birth, Cocona was almost destined to be a musician. The name Cocona, given by her parents, have a strong connection to music. Just take a look at this. Coco means heart and Na means sound. Man, her life is seriously like a movie. As a part of the same artist academy as Minnie and XG, before debut, Cocona was in a project group, but also participated in multiple auditions and actually won an award during the 2017 Kira Chart auditions in the vocal category. And then in 2018, in the Kira Chare audition, Cocona sang Big Bang's Haru Haru, which proves that she's got great taste in music and is a K-pop fan. Getting chosen for XG was a no-brainer as Cocona lived up to her name and debuted as the main rapper and maknae of XG.
Love it. Alright, that's it, guys. Y'all, I loved it. I love to get, like I said, I love to get in these stories about, you know, the origins of how they started and grew up, because in order to get there, you have to connect the dots back. And man, can you imagine the thousands of other girls that have stories that didn't make this group? And I'm pretty sure were darn near flawless, but they had to choose 7 out of 1,000. In 5 years of work, bro. This was honed in. This was, if you, let me put it this way. If you love, like, for instance, for basketball, if you love playing basketball and you know you're gonna be big one day, this is no problem. But it could be torture for some people, but you gotta love to do it though. And all 7 of these girls, you could tell they love to do it, and this is what their passion. It was like I said, this is what their passion is. So, shouts out to all the girls, man. Shouts out to XG. Like, I don't think this was really a thing in the making. Like, wow, like a lot of work was put in before you even saw the first song. 10,000 hours were put in for sure. The people already had a vision of what they were going to do with them. Impeccable. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell when I post more videos, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.